Ah, boy, Doc South here, and well, the wife Sandy got herself well, not a new car, but a car new to her, a nice used car, and I think she got herself a pretty good deal. Except, boy, cars have sure, have they gone up in price? Whoa, I guess that's bound to happen. Talk about inflation, but wow. And I'm sitting here thinking, uh, I know it's going to last a long time. It's built like a rock. It's a nice car, and I think it's going to be great for her antiquing. Lots of room in the car for, I guess what it's one of those CRVs or something. Yeah, so it has lots of room. If you put the seats down, it's almost like it's a covered pickup truck. Only I guess it's some kind of sedan, I suppose. But she seems very tickled with it. It's uh, it's going to be a bit of a chore to pay for it, but I think what with the supermarket so busy and she does very well selling stuff, her antiques and all up at the Slatington Antique Center. That I think all will be well. All will be well. Hui. But I guess what's the old saying? No rest for the weary. And but it put me back in mind as to my very first car. And that would have been something. I think my Uncle Don helped me buy it, or he may have bought it for me. I think it was a 54 Ford. Now, this would have been 1964, so it would have been a 10-year-old car back in the day. So I got my first car, I guess I would have been would have been in 63, 64, something like that. I was a junior in high school when he got it for me. And it sort of passed inspection and don't ask me how, and but it did, and I think I honestly I don't think Uncle Don paid more than 25, $50 tops. Yeah. Now, if you could get one, I suppose the hot rodders would love getting their hands on it because you could soup it up and it would do rather well for itself. Probably sell it rather nicely, but this one I'm sure has long since rusted away. It it didn't stand much of a chance. I know I'd drive it, and if I went up too steep a hill, there was some kind of sludge in the gas tank that would the sludge would go over the gas the gas nozzle in the tank, and it would the car would stall. So I'd have to get out, put the car in put on the parking brakes, and then shake the car a lot to get the gunk out of the oil port or the gas port, and then in fact I think I had a stick where I knew better than to use a candle to look down there. That wouldn't have been a very good idea, but the I could get it stirred up enough that we could get her again. Oh, and I'd have to, I think, clean the filter real quick, right there on the highway. And it was something. But it got me sort of where I wanted to go, all in due time. Yeah, it was not a racing car, that's for sure. But my friends and I, we'd tool around in it. I think we made it, I think about 35 miles to the stock car races. No, I wasn't in the race, but we just went to watch. Yeah, they were about 35 miles away. We lived in the town of Chester, New Jersey, and had to drive down to Flemington, which was quite a trip for that car. But we got there, and we got home within reason. I think the car stalled, and we had to walk the final 2 miles. But other than that, eventually, I think I got me. I think it was a '58 Ford. Yeah, I think it was a '58 Ford, and that one, I think I had to go for about $100. About $100. By the way, gas back then. Let's see, gas was in that neck of the woods. It was somewhere around 28 cents a gallon. Yeah, something like that. Maybe no, it would have had to be that because gas eventually hit the unheard of price of uh, let's see, I think it was 3 gallons for $1. I think yeah, there it was something like that. It was just climbing well beyond anyone's possible means to purchase. It seemed people could see now. Oh, but yeah, it was kind of neat. All those junkers that were out there that you could buy, and again for next to nothing, and you could run them till they just collapsed. One day you go out to get in your car and it's just laying on the ground, kind of just staring at you. Well, you knew then it was time to go down to the used car lot and pick up another one for about 75 to maybe 150 if you're looking for a real top-notch model. And and that's sort of how it went. Yeah, I just thought I'd say Sandy's car cost a whole lot more than that. I think just getting the plates was was probably around 100 or so. But back in the day, oy. Yeah, it was good times. I'll see you later. God bless. You too? Yeah, I thought so. Bye now.